Good morning to you all, my dear students. I hope you are all fine and safe, isn't it? Okay. Have you completed your homework? Good. Let's start our math class. Last class we are learned about set, isn't it? A collection and a set and representation of a set, isn't it? Okay. Now we are going to study about types of sets. Okay? That same chapter 7, types of sets. Now here first one, finite set. Okay? Finite set. What is finite set? If the elements in a set can be counted. If the elements in a set can be counted, that set is known as finite set. Okay? If the elements in a set can be counted, that set is known as, okay, that set is known as the finite set. For example, set A is equal to, set name is A. A is equal to set of all 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Okay? How many elements? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Countable number of elements in set A. We can count how many elements are there? 6 elements are there. So, we can say set A is a finite set. Okay? Set A is called finite set. Then one more example. This is the listing method or roster form, isn't it? Now here second one, set B is equal to x such that x is equal to 2a square. 2a square. Here condition a less than 3. A less than 3 means here only less than, not equal. A less than 3 means what are the value for A? 1. A belongs to n. A less than 3 but A belongs to n means natural. So what are the value of A is a natural numbers less than 3. Below 3. What are the elements there? 1 and 2. Isn't it? So A is equal to 1 comma 2. First we can apply for A1, then we can apply for A2. We'll get only 2 elements. So this set also we can count. Isn't it? This set also called finite set because countable number of elements. So if the elements in the set can be counted, the set is known as a finite set. Clear? Okay. Now next one, infinite set. Infinite set. If the elements in a set are limitless. Okay. Here limited elements. Here limitless. And cannot be counted. Okay. Limitless and cannot be counted. The set is known as an infinite set. The set is known as an infinite set. Okay. For example, here set C is equal to 2, 4, 6, 8, etc. 2, 4, 6, 8, etc. Here these are even numbers. Now here etc. Don't uncountable number of elements here. Which is the end? Which is the last number? Last even number? Don't know. Isn't it? That is going on. So we can say set C is called infinite set. Set C is called an infinite set. Now here D is equal to x such that x equal to 2a square minus 1. A belongs to n. Now here we can apply for a number of a belongs to n means a is equal to natural numbers. So a is equal to what are the natural numbers? 1, 2, 3, etc. Isn't it? Now we can apply 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like this, etc. So we will get uncountable number of elements in set D. So we can say set D is an infinite set. Okay? Are you clear what is infinite set? What is infinite set? Okay. Next one, empty set. Okay? Empty set. What is empty set? If there are no elements, if there are no elements in a set, it is known as an empty set or a null set. Empty set also known as null set. N-U-L-L-S-E-T. Okay. If there are no elements in a set, it is known as an empty set or a null set. Okay. For example, set P is equal to empty bracket. Okay. P is equal to empty bracket. No elements. So this set is called empty set. Okay. Now next one, Q. Q is equal to X such that X is the name of a day of the week beginning with the letter L. Okay. X such that X is the name of a day of the week beginning with letter L. Now name of the day, what are the days? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday, isn't it? Here, what's the condition? Beginning with letter L. Any day's name beginning with letter L? No, no days. So we can, this is also no elements, empty set. Okay, empty bracket. The empty set is denoted by empty bracket or 5. Okay, empty set is denoted by this empty bracket or 5. This is the Greek letter. Okay, this is the Greek letter. That name, this letter, this symbol name is 5. P-H-I, 5. Okay, 5. Empty set is denoted by empty bracket or 5. Clear? Okay. Then next one, singleton set. Okay, singleton set. If there is only one element, here no element, singleton set means only one element in the set. It is known as a singleton set. For example, set E is equal to, inside the bracket we have only one element, that is Wednesday. So, N of E is equal to only one element. So, we can say this set is called singleton set. Okay. Now, one more example. F is equal to M such that 2M plus 3 is equal to 17. 2M plus 3 equal to 17. Now here M belongs to N. M belongs to N. Now here what are the value of M? M is equal to N means natural numbers. What are the natural numbers? Natural numbers start with 1. 1, 2, 3, etc. This is called natural numbers. So M is equal to 1, 2, 3, etc. Now listen here. 2M plus 3. 2M plus 3. What is the value of 2M plus 3? They are given 17. Here M is equal to which natural number you substitute for M will get 17. Okay. Which natural number is substitute for M will get, that answer is 17. That natural number want to apply here. If we add 1 means 2 into 1, 2. 2 plus 3, 5. Will not get 17. Then, now here 5 to 4 2s are 8. 8 plus 3, 11. Will not get 17. Then 7 means 2M plus 3. 2 into M is equal to 7 means 7 plus 3. 7 2s are 14 plus 3 equal to 17. Only one number is possible for 17. Isn't it? In the natural number, only one number is possible for 17. Any other number you apply will not get 17. So, how many elements there? How many elements are there? Only one element, that is 2M. M is equal to only one element, that is 7. Isn't it? So, this set is also known as singleton set. Clear about this? What is empty set? Empty set means if there are no elements in the set. Isn't it? No elements in a set. Singleton set means if there is only one element in a set. There is only one element in a set. Okay. Next one, equivalent set. Okay. Equivalent set. What is equivalent set? Two sets are said to be equivalent to each other. Their cardinal numbers are equal. Two sets are said to be equivalent to each other. Their cardinal numbers are equal. What is cardinal number? Number of elements. Okay, number of elements. Now here, first example, set A is equal to X such that X is a color of the rainbow. How many colors are there in rainbow? 7 colors, isn't it? So, N of A, 7 colors means how many elements? 7 elements. So, N of A is equal to 7. Isn't it? Number of elements 7. Their cardinal numbers are equal. So n of A. What is cardinal number of A? N of A is equal to 7. Isn't it? Okay. Now set B. Now we can compare these two sets. Set B. Y such that Y is a day of the week. How many days are there in a week? 7 days. Isn't it? So number of elements here also 7. So n of B, cardinal number of set B is equal to n of B is equal to 7 days. So 7 elements. Now listen. Here cardinal numbers are equal. So we can say these two sets are equivalent set. Cardinal numbers are equal but elements are not equal. Isn't it? Here violet, indigo, blue like this. Here Sunday, Monday, Tuesday like this. Different element but cardinal numbers are equal. So number of elements equal. So we can say these two sets are called equivalent set. This equivalence is denoted as set A. This symbol set A equivalence set B. Okay, equivalence is denoted as set A equivalent set B. Okay, clear? What is equivalent set? Okay. Now next one, equal set. What is equal set? Two sets are said to be equal if both the sets have the same elements and also same cardinality. What is cardinality? Cardinal numbers also same. Same cardinality means cardinal numbers is same. Then same elements. Okay. Same elements and same cardinality. Okay. But here the cardinal numbers are equal. But here the elements and cardinal number also equal. Now listen, first one, set A is equal to X such that X is a prime number. X such that X is a prime number. They are given a condition X less than 5 and X belongs to N. X less than 5 means what is X? Below 5. Isn't it? Below 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now listen here. What are the elements here? X is a prime number. Only prime. From here we can take only prime number. What are the prime numbers? 2 and 3 is a prime number. So we can write set A is equal to 2, 3. Here n of A, what is n of A? N of A is equal to only 2 elements. So 2. N of A is equal to 2. Okay. N of A is equal to 2. Number of elements 2. What are the elements? 2, 3. Okay. Now B is equal to X such that X is a prime factors of 7776. X belongs to N. What is X? X equal to 1, 2, 3, etc. Isn't it? Now here we want to find what are the prime factors of 7776. How can you find out prime factors? Using prime factorization method, isn't it? Now here 2 table, 3 2s are 6, 1 balance, 8 2s are 16, again 1 balance, 8 2s are 16, again 8 2s are 16. Then again 2, 1 2 is 2, 9 2s are 18, 4 2s are 8, 4 2s are 8. Then 2 table, 9 2s are 18, 1 balance 14, 7 2s are 14, 2 2s are 4. Then 2 table, 4 2s are 8, 1 balance 17, 8 2s are 16, 6 2s are 12. Again 2 table, 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 3 2s are 6. Then this is odd number, we can use 3 table. 8 3s are 24. 243 is divisible by 3. So we can take 3 table. 8 3s are 24. 1 3 is 3. Then 3 table. 2 3s are 6. 2 balance 21. 7 3s are 21. Again 3 table. 9 3s are 27. Then 3 table. 3 3s are 9. Again 3 table. 1. Now here 2 and 2 5 times. Then 3 5 times. What are the 5 factors? 2 5 times, 3 5 times. Now we can write in the set B is equal to, what are the elements? In the set, any elements are repeated? No. Don't repeat the elements. So here only 2 comma 3. We can take only, how many times 2? We can take only one time. Okay. Now here 2 comma 3. Here also 2 comma 3. Now here n of B is equal to what? How many elements? 2. N of B is equal to 2. Now we can write this is equal, set A is equal to set B. Set A is equal to set B. Because here elements are same, then cardinality, same cardinality, same elements. Isn't it? 2 comma 3 is the element. Cardinality n of A is equal to 2. Here also n of A is equal to 2. So we can say these sets are called equal set. Now understand what's the difference between equivalent and equal set. Equivalent set means cardinal numbers are same. Cardinal numbers are equal. Cardinal numbers are equal means, but different elements, cardinal numbers are, number of elements are same. But here, same elements with cardinality also same. Means that sets are called equal set. Clear? Okay, the next one, joint, overlapping or intersecting set. Joint set or overlapping set or intersecting set. Okay, same. Joint set or overlapping or intersecting sets. When two sets have one or more than one elements in common, the sets are known as overlapping set or joint set or intersecting set. Okay? Any one elements or more than one elements in common means that sets are known as overlapping set or intersecting set or joint set. Clear? Now listen. Set x equal to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, etc. Set y is equal to 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, etc. Now compare these two sets. We can compare these two sets. What are the common elements are there? Okay. Now listen here. 6 is common because this 6 is in x and y. Now 12 also common. Isn't it? Then here multiples of 3. 15 after here will come 18. Here multiples of 2. Here also will come 18. So we can write 18 also common, isn't it? Suppose here write 12. Then what will come? 14, 16, 18, etc. Isn't it? Now here 15. 3 5s are 15. 6 3s are 18. Isn't it? 6 3s are 18. Then 21, etc. Now listen. 18 also common. Now listen here. One or more than one elements is common. Means that is called overlapping set. Isn't it? Now here what are the elements are common? 6, 12, 18, etc. Isn't it? More than one element is common. So we can say x and y are joint set or overlapping set or intersecting set. Clear? Now, next one is disjoint set. This is joint set. This is disjoint set. Opposite, isn't it? Now, when the sets have no elements in common, no elements in common, the sets are known as disjoint sets. For example, set P is equal to 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Then Q is equal to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Any elements are common here? No, different elements are there. Different elements. So, we can say these sets are called disjoint set because no common element. Here, one or more than one elements in common means that is joint, overlapping or intersecting set. Here no common elements means that is disjoint set. Okay. Exercise 7.2, sixth question. Which of the following pairs are equal set? Okay. Here first one, A is equal to -5, -4, -3, -2, -1 and B is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen, which of the following pairs are equal? Equal set means elements are same and the cardinality also same. Now here 5. Here elements negative integers, positive integers, different elements. So we can say set A and B are not equal set. Okay, set A and set B are not equal set. Okay, not equal set. Now here, next one, E is equal to X such that X is a vowel in the word number. F is equal to X such that X is a vowel in the word blue. Now we can write in listing method. Now set A set E is equal to what are the elements? Now here number, what are the vowel letters? What are the vowel? Here A, E, I, O, U. Isn't it? That is the vowel. Now here A, E, I, O, U means U, E, U and E. Isn't it? U and E. So here U, comma, E. Then F is equal to what are the vowel? Vowel in the word blue. Here B, L, U, E. Here also U and E. Isn't it? U and E. Now listen, we can compare E and F. Here number of elements, n of E is equal to 2. N of E is equal to 2. Then n of F also 2. Cardinality, same cardinality. Then elements, UE, here also UE. Same elements. So we can say set E and F are equal sets. Okay. Set E and set F are equal set. Okay, that same cardinality and same elements means that is equal set. Now next one, write an equivalent set for each of the following set. Write an equivalent set for each of the following set. Now first one, Q is equal to 93, 651, 60,543, 56 lakh 30,499. Now this is equivalent set means we can write, we need cardinal numbers are same cardinal number. Now listen here, n of Q is equal to how many elements are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 elements. So 4. Now we need to write another one set for equal to Q. Q means we can write Q1. Okay, we can take Q1. Q1 is equal to, we need 4 elements. We can take any 4 elements. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. Otherwise A, B, C, D. X, Y, Z, P. Any 4 elements we can take. Now here Q1 is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Now here n of Q1 is equal to 4. Isn't it? Now cardinal numbers are same. So we can say these two sets are called equivalent set. Okay. Now here T. Second one. T is equal to Q such that 12Q is equal to 144. Q belongs to N. Now listen. Q belongs to N means q is equal to 1, 2, 3, etc. This is natural numbers. Now q such that 12q is equal to 144. We need 12q. If you add any, if you put for q any one natural number from here, what's the answer? 144. We need 144. Which number is suitable for q? Now we can take from here. If you take 12q means we need to write T1. Next set name is T1. Which is the element for T1? Now we can find. Now here 12q is equal to 144. Q belongs to n. Only one number is possible. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Now here if you add 1 means 12 will get. Will not get 144. That is not possible. So here 12 into 12. 12 12s are 144, isn't it? 144. So we can take from here 12 and apply here. 12 into for q12 is equal to 144. Now we can write set t1 is equal to 12. Okay, t1 is, sorry, this is t, isn't it? What is t? T is equal to, what's the element? 12. Now we want to write T1, isn't it? T1 is equal to, T have only one element. We need T1 also one element. Then only we can say these two sets are equivalent set, isn't it? So T1 is equal to, we can take any one element, that is A. If we take 1 means also correct. 1, 2, 3, 4. Any one elements we need. Now n of t is equal to 1. Here n of t1 is equal to 1. So we can say these cardinal numbers are same. So we can say these two sets are called equivalent set. Okay. Then seventh one, write an equal set for each of the following set. Write an equal set for each of the following set. Now here h is equal to x such that x equal to 3a square, a less than 5 and a belongs to n. Now listen, h1, we want to write h1. What is h1? Now here 3a square, a less than 5, a belongs to n means, what is a? Below 5, isn't it? Less than 5 means below 5. That is natural number, so we can write 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now here x equal to 3a square, x equal to 3 into what is a? First we can apply for a 1. 1 square equal to 1 square means 1. 1 into 3, 3. Then x equal to 3 into, we can apply 2. 2 square equal to 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12. Okay. Then we can apply 3. X equal to 3 into 3 square. 3 3s are 9. 9 plus 3. Sorry, here 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12. Isn't it? Yes. 9, 3 3s are 9. 9 3s are 27. Then x equal to 3 into 4 square. 4 4s are 16. 16 into 3 is equal to 48, I think. 6 3s are 18, 1 balance. 1 into 3, 3 plus 1, 4. 48. So, x is such that x equal to 3a square, a less than 5, a belongs to n. There we have h is equal to, what are the elements? 4, 3, 12, 27, 48. Then what is h1? h1 also same elements. That is the equal set. So we can write 4, 3, 12, 24, 27, 48. Now we can say h and h1 are equal set. Same elements, same cardinality also same. Okay. Then j. J is equal to p such that p square is equal to 1. P is an integer. Integer means positive integer and negative integer 0, 1, 2, etc. minus 1, minus 2, etc. Isn't it? This is P. Isn't it? Now here J is equal to P such that P square is equal to 1. P square is equal to 1. Listen. P square is equal to 1 means, what is P? Which number if you substitute for P, which number will get 1? Now here, if you add 1 means, P is equal to 1 means 1 square equal to 1. Will get 1. 1 is possible. Then any other possible numbers here? Minus 1 also possible, isn't it? P square is equal to minus 1 the whole square. Negative number power even means that is positive, isn't it? Minus 1 into minus 1 plus 1. So, minus 1 and 1. What are the possible numbers? Minus 1 and 1. So, j is equal to 1 comma minus 1. J is equal to 1 comma minus 1. So, j1 is equal to j1 also 1 comma minus 1. Now we can say n of j is equal to, what is n of j? 2. 2 elements. N of j1 is equal to 2 elements. So, set j and j1 are equal sets. Clear? Today's homework, book page number 69 and 70, exercise 7.2, question number 1 to 8. Okay, question number 1 to 8, these are the homework. Okay, we can continue next class. Thank you.